Hey guys, and welcome back to a new YouTube video on my channel. My name is Pam Harry. Today, guys, I have a very special video for you guys. Dutch musician Joost Klein is the main reason for all of this. So let me tell you the story about how Joost Klein has changed my entire life in 1 year. But before we start with the story, I want to celebrate this day. I made especially a cake for this event. Actually, it's just because I'm hungry. Anyway, I made a cake. I don't know if you can see it, but I will show you a picture right here of what it exactly looks like. It has all my favorite people on here. My pictures with Joost. And of course, as well, Pam Gang. Got Pam Harry here. Of course, Joost Klein, and what else? Droom Groot on this side. And I can't wait to eat it, honestly. Yeah, just want to show you that. Let's make some wishes. I'm gonna put the candles on. Bro. Excuse me for a moment, please. Okay, second try. Okay, well, this seems to work. So guys, happy 1 year birthday to me for being a Joost fan. Hope you guys all made a wish. Let's not wait any longer. Let's start with this video. So today I'm going to tell you the story how exactly 1 year ago today my life completely changed, and that is because of Joost Klein. It's not only that I am a fan, but I have a lot of more things to thank him about. I made this video to exactly tell my story and how he changed my life. Let's go exactly 1 year back today to December 16, 2023. This notification popped up on my Facebook Eurovision group. I have seen Joost a few times on my TikTok For You page before, and all I knew about him is that he was the other singer from Friesenjong and that he desperately wanted to go to Eurovision next year. Because of my dad, I kinda grew up with this happy hardcore and gabber music, but I have never listened to it again since my childhood, so Joost's music was not something that I immediately fell in love with. Obviously, the girl who made this Facebook post was not a big fan of Joost and his music, and couldn't believe that a country like the Netherlands with so many talented great singers would send someone like Joost to Eurovision. And somehow, I don't know what was going on with my hormones that day, but I felt kind of proud seeing that and that he actually made it. He manifested it and it worked. I guess I don't have to tell that I am a huge Eurovision fan, and I've known every song, every artist since I started watching it with my dad back in 2010. So Eurovision was also a reason why I suddenly became interested in Joost. And what is the first thing to do when you find a new interesting artist? Right, you go on Google and check him out. I found this interview of him in which was also his song Droom Groot playing in the background, and I was like, nice song. And so it became the first ever song that I added to my Spotify playlist. Followed by Friesenjong and Florida 2009. And of course some songs from She Agu, because I mean every Joost fan somehow is also a She Agu fan. Am I right? Yeah, I think so. 2 days later, I also found Ome Robert and added it to my Spotify playlist. I immediately fell in love with this song because it made me feel so rebellious, banging this song in my car and screaming, "Suck my dick, bitch!" Yeah, I don't know, I just felt that, so I love that song. Do, 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 do. Suck my dick, bitch! Weeks of figuring out who exactly Joost Klein is and what he's done passed by. And my biggest wish for New Year's Eve? Definitely to see Joost Klein live for at least one time in 2024. And that dream aged kinda well. January 1st, 2024. Me and my boyfriend were in Berlin for New Year's Eve. I found out that the Friesenjong music video was shot in Berlin, and of course I had to go to that filming spot and make TikToks and pictures and everything. A little later I found out that Joost would have a concert on February 20th in Cologne, and I really wanted to go to that concert so bad. And my colleagues were always very supporting me with my fangirl obsessions, so my boss sent me a link for eBay because someone was selling his ticket there for the Cologne show. And I got in touch with that person, and then came February 14th, 1 week before the concert, Valentine's Day as well. And Valentine's Day was very good to me because that day I finally got my Joost ticket for the Cologne show. Bro, I was so happy. I was dancing in my Teletubby costume here. Nothing could hold me back anymore. I was like the happiest person ever. Oh my god. And then came February 20th, 2024, aka the best fucking day of my entire life, and I'm gonna explain why. I left very early that morning so I could spend some time in the city center of this beautiful city. Around 12, I would meet up with an internet friend of mine that I got to know through TikTok, and it seemed like we kinda had the same vibe and energy about Joost. Her name is Paulina, and I couldn't have imagined how important she would become to me from that moment on. We are literally lost twins, I swear. After we missed out on meeting Joost when we arrived at the venue because we were 1 minute late, I was introduced to some other of my future best friends, Isabel and Marije. We had to queue for a couple of hours, but it felt like a split second to me being around an amazing group of people. The moment the concert started, guys, I felt like I was gonna pass out. I've been to tons of concerts before, but that night in Cologne, my feet could barely hold me out of nervosity. And then the moment happened when Joost came walking on stage, standing there like an NPC character in a game for a few seconds, and I was like, oh my god! Wait, so this is Joost Klein? Like, the real one? This is the guy that I haven't stopped thinking about since December? Yep, girl, that's him. The unbelievable infectious energy was there from the first second he came on stage, and I didn't even have time to get emotional about it because I was immediately pushed into this amazing energy, and I was just literally screaming, singing along, dancing, everything. I enjoyed every second of his show like I have never before at a concert. Him singing over me so close I couldn't even put my arms up or I would slap him in the face. Him taking my hand for exactly 1.4 seconds. Yes, I had to check the duration exactly. And just jumping and sweating all the emotions out of my body that had built up over the last few months. The last song was happening and I felt a crazy happiness and also kind of like sadness and emptiness running through my body, knowing that the best concert of my life would be over in a few minutes. And the moment Mr. Klein left the stage, my soul left my body. Literally. I still really appreciate the mental hug Paulina gave me because it was exactly what I needed in that moment. After me and Paulina stood outside after the concert, trying to realize what had just happened, drying our tears and joking around about a ring that Paulina had bought for Joost, some of his friends stepped outside for a cigarette and we started talking to them. And one of them to me was like, "Hey, aren't you that girl that just hold up a sign saying that you have Joost tattooed on your body?" So I showed him the tattoo and he was really impressed and he really liked it. And I was like, I really hope that one day I will be able to show this to Joost himself. Also mentioning that Paulina had a small gift for Joost and she really wanted to give it to him. Those boys stepped inside again and somehow I had a weird feeling that they would make our wish come true. So just in case, we would wait a little longer outside. And as I was sitting on my knees in front of the door, jokingly asking the universe for a miracle to happen, it happened. I'm sorry, I was just praying.
You praise.
Hi. My prayers were heard.
Yeah, I came from
Oh my god.
Poland.
Really? Thank you so much.
Yeah, I will be in Berlin.
Hi. Oh my
Really?
god.
Yeah,
Really?
and I have a gift for you. This is for cigarettes.
Thank you.
Kom tot cigarettes.
Heel goed met
Wil
mij.
je een foto nemen?
Ja, heel graag.
Ja, let's go.
Oh mijn god, dankjewel.
Ik mis een lat. 12
Dankjewel. Ja, hier 12 points, zeker. Dank je. No, I'm not really okay. We fucking did it! Oh my god! reached everything we can reach on this stage. Literally everything. Oh my gosh, Yes! Oh my fucking god, I can't! Our dream came true, and to answer the most asked question by you guys, no, I don't know what Yo smells like. I had a complete blackout and I don't remember anything. Also, Joost, if you're seeing this, I'm really, really sorry for the cringy things that I probably said to you out of panic in that moment. And the feeling after this happened, basically, I cannot describe it differently. People probably will say this is weird, but I feel like I had just born a child. You know, I was in that stage of happiness, literally. Like, even though it might sound crazy because giving birth to a child is much more special probably than meeting your biggest idol. But I don't know, just so you can imagine how happy I felt after that. And because of everything that happened that day, I consider it as the best fucking day of my life. February 29, 2024. This is the day that Europapa came out, and it was a week after the concert. I was still completely in my feels. I was still crying every day over my picture with Joost and that we met him actually. And then this song came out, this very amazing, energetic, but also emotional song. I fucking cried my eyes out. I was so fucking proud of Joost. Paulina also cried her fucking eyes out. She sent me some pictures while she watched it. I love you, girl. And as always, I decided to make a video about it for my YouTube channel. So I filmed a reaction video about that. Like, the quality is so fucking poor. The audio quality is very fucked up because I filmed it with my very old camera. But that night I uploaded this video. And I don't know if you guys know, but I have been making YouTube videos since 2016. And it was always my biggest dream to become a YouTuber and kind of earn my money with YouTube, just doing what I love. And for all these years, since 2016, I've been trying to do that. And somehow it never seemed to work out for me. But then I uploaded that video, that reaction video, and I got a fucking edit to the YouTube partner program overnight. And that was absolutely crazy to me. Joost has taught me to dream big, and that is definitely what I do since I became a fan, and it worked out so well this year. It's crazy. I am so fucking grateful that this all has happened. I have given up this dream years before already, and I was just doing this for fun, but if I only knew that one day it would work out, I would probably have made a lot of more content already, but yeah, so that was another dream that came true for me this year. Let's move on to March 14th and 15th, 2024. I had about a month to recover from my last Joost concert, and then the next concerts were happening. 2 nights in a row in Tilburg. How amazing is that? And it really was. I met up with Paulina again. She came all the way from Poland. I met up with some other great people that I got to know in Cologne. And those days were all about having a good time and party. And Joost, of course. Like, what else? May 9, 2024. The day of Eurovision's second semi-final and Joost's turn to shine on the Eurovision stage. In the meantime, I have of course followed Joost's complete Eurovision journey and watching every interview with and about Joost that you could find on the internet. I remember I felt so emotional watching him really perform Europapa in Malmö. Until then, it all felt like a dream. But watching him in the semi-final really doing it was something else. And of course, like I and all of the Netherlands have expected, he got through. Then came May 11, 2024. The day before, Joost's Eurovision dream started to turn into a nightmare. And I guess I don't have to explain why. I am that kind of person that always has hope until the last moment that something is official. I was going to Leeuwarden that day with my dad and my boyfriend watching Joost in Eurovision Grand Final at the big Europa party that they organized in his hometown. And it was shortly before we left to Friesland that it got officially announced that he would not perform that night. Still, I get angry and sad when I think about that moment. It was so devastating. Yes, it is just a contest, but it had bigger meaning to me, especially because I haven't been thinking about something else every day for half a year. So we decided to go to Leeuwarden anyway, and I still really enjoyed it, still hoping for a miracle to happen, that they would bring Joost on stage that night somehow, but I lost my hope completely when Israel started singing instead of the Netherlands in that place. I couldn't hold back my tears, and so I drove back to Germany with a broken heart and thinking about how Joost must be feeling in that moment. May 20, 2024. About a week later, I got reunited at the festival with my favorite people to see Joost again. And to see him happy on that stage after everything that has happened that week made me feel a lot better. And I got to meet some other amazing people that day, which I got in touch with since Eurovision and that shared the same passion about Joost like I did. After that, I got to spend a few more days with my favorite person in my hometown and also some other magical places in Friesland. Let's go to June and July 2024. I have always been documenting every second of my Joost journey on my social media ever since I became a fan. And because Joost had gained a very, very large new fan base since Eurovision, also caused my content to kinda blow up. I have always enjoyed doing live streams on my socials, and ever since Eurovision, the universe decided to bless me with very engaged and lovely viewers watching my lives. And that is how the Pam Gang was created. Bo, one of the lovely people, commented that I could call my fans the Pam Gang. And I was like, damn, that's a cool name. Shout out to you, Bo. So that is how it all started with the Pam Gang, and every day in every of my live streams I was blessed with more and more amazing followers, viewers, and it made my social media grow drastically like never before, and which I really, really appreciate. Receiving new DMs every day from people that told me they really enjoyed my content and that I inspired them with what I do. It was indescribable for me to hear that I could make people happy with that. That was all I ever wanted and the reason why I always post everything. August 2024. August was the month of Joost festivals. 1 week after another that month until September, I was traveling from one place to another in the Netherlands, following Joost to his festival shows. Queuing for hours and hours with my favorite people, meeting new people from the Pam Gang that I have never met before, coming from all over Europe. I wouldn't consider us as friends, but more like a family. I love every single one of them so fucking much. Those weeks were passing by so quickly, and I definitely wasn't able to process it all before I had my next show. It was unbelievable. September 7, 2024. My 9th and last Joost show for this year was happening. I had an amazing day with beautiful people and sunny weather. Another good thing about festivals is that you get to see and discover new artists while waiting for your favorite artist to come on stage. And sometimes even fall in love with a new artist. Shout out to the Chainsmokers. This day was so good and the perfect ending of Joost concert season 2024. The day after, I had a moment of realization of everything that had happened this summer. I don't have words for all of this, but eternally grateful. Fucking eternally grateful. And since I was busy with Joost for literally all of the year, I decided to focus on some other things and get some rest from all the concerts and festivals. I went on vacations, spent a lot of time with my boyfriend, traveling, which by the way doesn't mean that I'm not thinking about this man all the time. And for all of these things and all of you guys' support, I want to say thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you for giving me the best fucking year of my entire life. Thank you for making my dreams come true. And thank you for always being there for me. I love you guys so much. Next year, I will be going to the Europapa tour as well. I will go to 7 concerts in, I don't know how many countries. I will be going to his concerts in Hamburg, Berlin, Cologne, Frankfurt, Vienna, Warsaw, and London. Sometimes I forget it already. I also can't wait to see you guys on Europapa Tour. And don't forget to dream big, of course. I wish you all the luck, a lot of health, and a lot of love, of course, for 2025. It's gonna be an amazing year, guys. Yes, I just love you. I love you, Pam Gang. Thank you for everything. And by the way, if you are interested in more Joost content of me, then I have a playlist right here with all of my Joost videos, also the things that I was just talking about. I have a video of literally everything, a video, vlog, whatever. So make sure to check it out here. I was looking forward so much to make this video, and I'm looking very forward to eating this very delicious cake now. I can't wait. I literally want to bite in it right now. Let me know in the comments what was your highlight of 2024. And of course, don't forget to give a thumbs up if you like this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I really hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye guys. Can't hold it anymore. Holy crap! Ah! Oh my god, guys, I wish you could taste this. Hell yes.